welcome back. The weather is getting cooler, but that doesn't mean the fun needs to stop for avid bird watchers and backyard bird enthusiasts.
Yeah, at Wild Birds Unlimited, they offer expert advice and options based on where you live and which kind of birds you want to attract. And here in our studio is the owner of Wild Birds Unlimited. Yes, his name is Rich Bird.
That's unbelievable.
In Avon.
Now,
This is
it was destined. It was meant to be.
Yeah, took a little while.
Did it take a while?
Yeah.
Were you always interested in birds or no?
Well, yeah, not to this extent, though. If you asked me 2 years ago if I thought I'd be slinging birdseed, I would tell you you're out of your mind.
And that is hysterical.
Here we are.
We have an attorney, Lawyer Twilly. His name is Lawyer. And he's an attorney.
Oh, that's funny.
Isn't that funny?
Like, of course you had to become a lawyer.
You had to become,
you had to become
a birder.
man who knows about birds.
Absolutely.
Love it.
All right.
So true.
So I'm really excited about this one because, everyone knows I love cardinals. I think they're signs from my dad. I think a lot of us think of them as special birds. But this is a specific feeder for a kind of feeder for cardinals. I love it.
That is correct. So this particular feeder, although other birds will use it to eat off of, the perches are actually designed to be wider so that they can comfortably perch. They like to be face towards their food.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, so this one has wider perches than most, but it holds a good amount of seed, and it is quite colorful.
And Rich, there are bird feeders that these are weighted, right? So if a squirrel or a larger object, a larger animal gets on it, they'll close. Is that correct?
We do offer those. These particular ones are just your regular traditional feeder.
But you do offer the weighted ones.
Absolutely.
If my squirrel was out of control in my yard, I just want to, we want to close that door.
Yes.
Yes.
And we all carry a good variety of those types as well.
And this particular type of food attracts a type of cardinal, or?
So that has all the cardinal's favorites in it. It is designed specifically for them in mind. However, all birds will eat that food. There's a lot of good things in there for everyone, but it is specifically designed to attract cardinals to your feeders in your backyard.
So if you say, I want to get cardinals or I want to get blue jays, what's the process to attract a certain kind of bird or birds in general to your yard?
A lot of the times it's just putting out a lot of different options. The more options available out in your yard, it will attract a greater variety of birds. So you
little
can
buffet.
Little
bird
buffet.
And then a bird buffet.
Yeah. Now there are some blends that do carry, all different kinds of stuff in there, which is great. Or you can do separate feeding stations with certain foods for them.
What's on this side of the table?
So on this side of the table we have our hopper feeder. And so the hopper feeders are great because you can just flip the top open.
Just so nice.
Yeah, fill that up, and it gives a lot of room on both sides, not only for viewing the birds.
And there's a suet hotel.
Yes, so this also has the provisions on both sides for suet cakes.
So why do we use suet? What do you need that for?
Suet is high in proteins and fats. It's certainly great in this time of year to help them get through the winters, to keep
so
them
it's
warm.
more calorie dense.
Yeah.
Do the birds need us to feed them?
They really can use our help in the wintertime, especially the winters. It's great to feed all year long. I like to do it because I can see them all year long. But in all honesty, come fall and winter, it's very important for them to have high-protein foods so that they can make it through.
Can you talk about caching?
Absolutely.
What is that?
So caching is the storage of food. So birds sometimes will cache foods for later in the day.
Where do they store it? In their
they keep tree bark. They can put them under leaves, little holes in trees. So many different birds can do that. Blue jays are known to take peanuts 2.5 miles from the location to bury them.
That is incredible.
Yeah, pretty incredible.
This is really incredible. And if you're interested in more, we can come to your shop and
absolutely.
It's fascinating.
Oh yeah. Oh please, anybody's welcome to come down to any of our locations, and we'd be more than happy to provide information and help point you in the direction of the proper food and feeders for your yard.
Yeah.
I think birds of a feather, they flock together, Karen.
Well, and this is so great because you can find what really learn a lot. It's a great holiday gift. You can find Wild Birds Unlimited, support local at 320 West Main Street in Avon. They've got lots of other locations also. For more information, visit avonct.wbu.com. Find them on Facebook at WBU AvonCT. And, you can't forget Rich's name.
What's your favorite
Mr.
bird?
I'm a goldfinch lover.
Goldfinch,
wow.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Goldfinch.
That's excellent. Thanks so much for being with us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure.
All
All right, still ahead on this Monday afternoon.